Hello everybody. So I wanted to make a video on anxiety and just, if you think worst case scenario for any situation, this hopefully helps. So sometimes we focus too much on the problem that we forget that there is another side to it. And that other side is the solution. And I do this myself. I will focus so much on a problem. I will focus so much on an outcome that is not one that I like, that is negative. And I'll focus so much on how much I don't want it. And it gets so much of my energy, so much of my attention, so much of my thought process, so much of me that, believe it or not, it ends up happening more times than not. Or even if it doesn't happen from one day to another, from 1 week to another, from months, from years, it takes time for certain things to work, for certain things to happen. But believe it or not, you put enough energy into something, it will work. And that's for good things and bad things. Now, if we focus too much on the problem and not the solution, we're never going to solve it. It's like somebody trying to figure out what's 2 plus 2. But instead of really trying to figure it out, they're stressing out about the fact that they don't know what 2 plus 2 is. And instead of trying to find a way to solve the problem, they're just stuck on the fact that, well, I don't know what 2 plus 2 is. I don't know. You understand? And it might sound silly, but in simplest form, that is how we may appear to somebody that is looking at the solution. So for instance, let's say you're on the highway, correct? And let's say you're having a good day. Your head is in the right place. You're feeling good. You're feeling happy. You have some music on. The weather's nice. You have the window slightly lowered. You feel good, a breeze. And you're just driving down the highway. Then you see a car in front of you trying to get ahead of all the cars. You see them get behind this car, and then they're like trying to go behind the other car, and it's like, and it looks like they don't know what to do. Like they're stuck, like they're a bug that's got caught under a plastic cup, and they're trying to find their way out. That is how we appear to somebody who is in a calm place of mind. Just like if you were in a good mood, and let's say you're in retail, you're in the food service, anything that has to do with other people, you're in a good mood, then out of nowhere comes somebody that's in a very bad mood. And they're starting to take it out on you, and you're just seeing how they're feeling. It's very noticeable. And from your point of view, it's like, well, what's wrong here? Or they're even telling you what it is. And from your perspective, it's like, whoa, it's not even that serious. Or this is the solution, or you know what I mean? So really, it's perspective. It's putting yourself outside of the problem. And not only that, like I said, it's looking at the solution. It's not thinking about the problem again and again. You already know what the problem is. You already know you don't like it. You already know that you wouldn't like if this was the outcome. These are things that are out of our control when it comes to the outcome of something. Let's say you are in a relationship and you overthink, are they being loyal to me? Are they cheating on me? Are they this, that, and the third? To the point where you overthink it so much that now you're paranoid. So now that you're paranoid, now you're questioning, everything they say, everything they do, anytime they pick up their phone. And you're instantly already, the voices in your head are telling you, oh, yep, they're doing something. Oh, yep, yes, this is that. Oh, this is a sign of that. Oh, they said this can mean that. And it's putting these things together, aligning them so that it does appear that way. And then when you guys end up breaking up or anything like that, you're going to say to yourself, you see, I was right. When more times than not, that was not true. You weren't right. Sometimes it is the wrong person, and sometimes they were doing something. But it is not our place to try to beat fate. Whatever's meant to happen is going to happen. Now, the things that we do can change it a bit, but if it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen. And once you become at peace with that, true peace, then you'll be able to be in a loving, trusting relationship without wondering if they're doing something, doubting their words, doubting their actions, even their kind actions. They will be able to just be them, and you will be able to be you without it turning into a thing of paranoia. And that would be focusing on the solution. You have to focus on the fact that you got to understand, okay, the problem is you don't want this negative outcome. You don't want them to cheat on you. You don't want your relationship to end. Correct? Okay. Now, we already know what you don't like. You don't want that to happen. Okay. Solution. Focus on being the best you. You have to focus on the things you are in control of for any problem, ever. Whether it's relationship, whether it's your job, whether it's your friendship, family, anything it is. You have to focus on the things that are in your control. Now, become clear on that. And then once you know the things that are in your control, put all your effort into making sure that you do everything you can on your part. And then, if it ends up being the outcome you don't like, you can at least walk away from whatever situation it is and say and know for yourself that you gave it your all. You gave all of you. You gave everything. And it's not to be like, damn, I shouldn't have gave them all that. No. You did your part. It is not your fault for someone or something else to not do their part. You did your part, and that is what needs to matter to you. You are always going to have you. You are stuck with yourself. So why not try your hardest at everything you set your heart out to? Everything you want to work out. Why not give it your all? So you can walk away from any situation knowing you were real, you were you gave it everything you had. So it's not that it wasn't meant to happen. It was meant to happen. It was meant to not work out. Everything is meant to be. There's no such thing as, oh, it wasn't meant to be. No. It was meant to be. That it wasn't it. And it may seem crazy at first to hear that or to even say that to yourself, but it's very true. Everything is meant to happen. Even the things that quote unquote don't work out. It worked out because it didn't work out. It wasn't supposed to be you and him, you and her, you and them, you and that job, you in that car, you in that house, you in that neighborhood. It's supposed to be you wherever it is you end up. Wherever it is that God leads you to is your destination.